everybody, welcome back to When a Gay Girl Meets a Trans Girl. I'm the gay girl, Holly.
And I am the trans girl, Brooklyn. Happy Easter, everyone. We have three very special guests here. You've met two of them before. It is Jadyn and Tatum. You want to say hi?
Hi. Hi.
So, two little men are here. We have a new special guest, and he is actually a little videocaster himself.
Yep.
You want to introduce yourself and plug your channel for us?
Hello everybody, my name is Notchguy76 and welcome back to not another gaming video, but this is in fact a podcast.
Very good. So
My
you've got it
name
down.
is Notchguy76.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is my oldest son. We've talked about him on the podcast a few times. Mr. Notchguy over here. And welcome, guys. Welcome. Happy Easter to all of you.
It is in fact the time of eggs and bunnies.
It is, isn't it?
Bunnies. Yeah. Cotton
What'd
candy.
you guys all get for Easter?
Sugar.
Huh?
Sugar.
What'd you guys all get for Easter?
Yeah.
Huh?
What did you guys get for Easter?
I got a new stress ball, and I got a lot of candy, and I got a cool vanilla Reese's Pebbles bunny.
Yeah.
It was really good. I love that.
Did you really like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got a bouncy ball. Me and Jadyn played with it a little bit outside. I got like a Ryan's World toys too, like vehicle ones.
Ryan's World?
Yeah. And then
I
I
got
got,
one,
a Fruity Pebbles bunny
Okay.
and candy, and I got some Mario Kart stuff.
Oh, that's cool. What's all of your guys' favorite Easter candy? Holly, I want you to answer that one. You've been a little quiet over there.
I don't really have one.
You don't have a favorite Easter candy?
I don't know. They're all
I'm not a
really
big
good.
candy person. I guess a hollow bunny,
A hollow bunny. Just a milk
Yeah.
chocolate bunny?
I guess.
Do you...
Those are
You
good.
see... She ate my cream egg that I like for Easter.
Wow.
She,
She
Bruh.
didn't say she got it for her. There were four of them. I assumed
What was
some
that
were
for?
me.
How dare you?
What about you guys? What is all your favorite? Carson, you're not much of a candy eater either.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know. I like the cream eggs, mostly like
Well, the
the
cream eggs, they're good.
caramel flavored ones.
Caramel. Why
don't
do you
know.
say
There's-
caramel? That is wrong.
Caramel, that's how you say it, isn't it?
No, it's
That's how
caramel.
I say it too.
Wrong for society.
Okay.
So.
Or what about you, Tatum?
I think honestly it has to be the some Starbursts. But yeah, the caramel eggs that Carson was talking about is also good.
Yeah. The caramel eggs are okay. I'm still a Cadbury cream egg person. I've
I
always
love,
loved those.
yeah, I love the cream eggs.
Those
Those
have
are
always
probably
been my
my favorite. That is probably my favorite, or it's the
I know my favorite.
You know your favorite?
Yes.
the hollow bunnies.
Yeah.
Mine is the one my mom always got us, and that she would have me climb up on the rails at Target to get because they go out so fast. We'd look like lunatics, but they were the chocolate, like flat egg filled with marshmallows. Those are my favorite.
Those sound good.
Really?
Mm-hmm. They're in a purple
candy
bag.
sounds
Those.
good.
Oh my god.
So
I
they're
love those.
chocolate with marshmallows inside the egg.
Oh yeah. Like I could eat bags of those.
So one that I used to love growing up, and I cannot find it for the life of me anymore. They look like oversized jelly beans or like eggs, and they're hard on the outside, but then the inside they kind of like have a really sugary like inside coating. And I've just never been able to find them, not for years.
Is it sugar eggs? Is it sugar eggs?
I don't know what they are. I don't know.
Do
I
you know
remember
the
those
name?
gross Easter egg bubblegum things. I didn't like those.
Yeah, I'm not a Peeps person. I know
Peeps.
everybody seems to love them. I was at the store earlier today, and guess what was left over?
What?
Peeps. Everybody was
Yeah.
leaving the Peeps alone. I'm like, why do you guys order so many? Order more Cadbury cream eggs.
Peeps always comes out with just the weirdest flavors.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I know
definitely-
somebody who's gotten Dr. Pepper flavored Peeps.
Oh.
Or they also have this hot tamale flavor out that I really want to try, honestly. And I'm honestly kind of upset that I didn't get any for Easter.
wow.
But
Hot tamale.
yeah,
Hot
tamale.
tamale.
Okay.
My mom loves those.
But I
I'll have to tell her
know
about
I'm,
it.
I'm
I'll have
pretty
to look that up. I've never seen
I'm
these.
pretty sure Kale got I think watermelon flavored Peeps.
Yeah,
Well,
something
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Sour watermelon flavor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I don't. I
They
mean,
have
I already
nice
like
ones.
watermelon, but making them sour, I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know.
everybody has their own tastes. I like watermelon most of the time, but some people just don't like the watermelon flavor of candy. But
Whoa, that's pretty good.
Holly has her hands on something we actually
Oh,
did
no.
for Christmas. Is that right?
Yeah.
When we did our candy from... No, it was Halloween. We did our candy from around the world episode. And we had a bunch of these little jelly beans left over. Can you tell us kind of what you're holding and what they're meant for?
They're the Bean Boozled things, and they're
oh,
like the Harry
no.
Potter beans.
So give us
Oh,
some of the flavors.
no.
Compare what we might actually have here.
I'm pretty sure I know.
I'm gonna
Hol-
throw up.
One time, Holly got 2 of the same flavors in a row.
What was it?
Oh
I
no.
think it was barf.
Barf.
Was it?
Oh,
Was it?
I don't remember. There's stink bug, marshmallow, dirty dishwasher, dead fish. I got dead fish and barf. Peach, juicy pear, tutti frutti, stinky socks, and then some other ones.
One time I actually got booger.
oh my God. Are we?
So, guys, this is what we're going to do. I'm not going to take part in the challenge. I'm sure Holly's probably not either. Okay. So, we're going to go around between
Oh,
you
no.
3 boys, and we are going to let you each pick a jelly bean. Carson's, or Mr. Notchguy over here is getting ready here. They're each going to pick a jelly bean, and they're going to put them in their mouth, and they're going to see if they can eat them. If they swallow, they move on to the next round. If they have to spit them out, they move out. They move on.
This is
They're
why I
no
brought-
longer part of the round.
I brought a
The
piece
winning person wins nothing except for our gratitude and the right to say, I am the champion of 2023 Easter Nasty Egg Hunter.
But
So here we go.
I want to say one more thing.
I
Do
mean,
you
to
want
be
to-
fair, jelly beans
I
are
go
kind of
with
egg shaped in a way. Sometimes, kind of.
We got the first one here. Hold on.
Which one's it? You almost got the first one, right?
Okay, I want to know what these could be. So each of these could be something different. Okay, so Tatum will start with yours. What could his be? He has kind of an orange one.
I have an orange.
It's either barf, peach, dead fish, or strawberry banana smoothie. And same for Jadyn's, because I think he got the same.
Yeah.
And Carson...
Oh, this
It's
is
like
not
white
turn out
colored.
good.
It could be tutti frutti, stinky socks, dirty dishwasher,
I
or
think-
birthday cake.
Yeah.
Okay,
Which
guys.
one actually?
Are you all ready? I'm going to kind of talk to you guys about what
One
their
more
faces
thing.
are all like here.
One more thing.
What's the last thing?
I was the first one to do this with you guys.
You did this with us for Halloween.
Yeah. Yeah. And at the end, it turned out bad. I got booger.
You got a booger? Yeah.
I had the burger one. It was
We got Carson's Pokemon little catcher
I
buzzing in
Thought
our
I
microphone.
Turned it off.
That's what the buzz is. Okay, guys.
It's like a fly.
Are you doing one at a time or all of them?
What do you think? All of at the same
I
time?
think one at a time.
One at a time? Okay, we'll go with Tatum first. Tatum, stick it in your mouth. So he's steering off into space very casually. He's still chewing, slowly but surely.
I know it's a bad one.
Which one is it?
Is it barf or dead fish?
If it's barf, I'm already
think
sick,
it's
so
dead
that
fish.
would be fine.
He's got a really bad
Dead fish.
face right now.
Oh, Dad.
Is he gonna go? Is he gonna go to a swallow? Or is he gonna... He's taking a deep breath. He's thinking about it. And he's holding his napkin up. It's not out yet. He's still in the game. We gonna go? He's closing his nose. And he swallowed?
No, not
Nope, not yet. He plugged his nose, hoping to taste. He's still chewing.
I can't do it.
He couldn't do it? Nope. Tatum is out already. First round, Tatum is gone.
Oh, no.
Jadyn?
Ouch.
I felt like I was going to throw up.
Jadyn put it in his mouth. He's chewing. He's not making a face yet. Although, I think he likes it. So I think he's got
It's peach.
he's got a peach.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
He's on to round 2.
Lucky.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. What are we going to get in this one?
Pop it in.
Pop it in.
Stinky socks.
Oh,
Ew.
Stinky socks. Are you going to swallow? You going to go all the way?
Mhm.
Yep. He's used to eating stinky socks. So it's nothing for him. He's looking at me. So Notchguy is still going.
I just stuck inside of my teeth.
Mine too.
Swallowed?
Yep.
Okay. Notchguy has moved on to round 2. Here we go. So we're going
I'm
again.
still waiting.
I'm back, but I brought you guys these.
Done.
Oh, Jadyn, I thought you already done.
No.
Oh no.
Okay, we got a yellow one. What is this yellow one?
Let me see.
This is gonna be a bad one.
Oh, the Carson. Okay, let me see.
Hold on.
This looks exactly
Yellow
like the
could
last
be
one.
rotten egg or buttered popcorn. Carson, yours is going to be stink bug or toasted marshmallow.
Rotten egg or what?
Buttered popcorn.
You gotta help.
Okay, let's go, Jade.
3, 2, 1. I brought that.
That's rotten egg.
The Carson one.
Well,
as
he's
long
got to
as-
swallow it.
He's got to swallow
Got
it.
to swallow it.
So Jadyn made it out in round 2. That's funny.
Mine, I knew it.
He took like
These
2
must
chews.
taste pretty bad
No.
then.
No.
They get
Some of them
super-
do.
I
They
eat
do.
it. Like mine started off normal. It tastes like kind of good, and then when I eat mine better,
Straight away, that's rotten.
it was dead
egg.
fish because I can tell it was more like a
Okay.
like
This is rotten egg.
bloody type kind of a little bit.
Well, I'm proud of Notchguy over here.
It depends if I swallow it.
Yeah, we got to see if
Yeah,
he
he has
swallows.
to swallow.
Well, I mean, I probably will.
Okay, let's go. Let's go, Notchguy.
Wait,
Lose already.
is it tutti frutti, or does it taste more like
Stink bug. It's either stink bug or toasted marshmallow.
I think it's stink bug.
Mm.
Because it has sort of like a rotten flavor, kind of.
Ew.
Ew.
If he swallows it, then he wins.
He swallowed it.
Yay!
Yay! Everybody give him a hand.
Wow.
Good job, Notchguy.
I'll eat.
Everybody, you can check out Notchguy over here on YouTube. He does a lot with, what, Terraria, correct?
Terraria,
Terraria.
and I also have
Scarlet
Pokemon
Vine.
that I do.
Pokemon as well.
Also
So-
Scarlet.
If you want to check out my
I'm gonna
son's
throw up.
little video cast on YouTube, you can find him at Notchguy76.
That one, you do one.
He is, of course, the champion here of the Jelly Bean
Yeah, do
Challenge. I'll do one. I'll try one.
Okay.
You get me one, and I'll try it. Holly, you want to try one with me?
A pregnant lady is not doing that. No.
Oh no.
Normal food will make me puke.
Do I got one?
You got two.
The container is like, not, you don't get one.
So this one has mainly some brown specks in it.
So that could be
stink bug or
toasted marshmallow or stink bug again.
okay, she got stink bug.
Stink bug.
See? You don't like it, do you?
That's
No, that was gross. I couldn't even chew more than 2 chews.
right.
That
trying
instantly
another
hit your nose like
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
funky.
I'm not
I would probably
Bumpy rotten
exorcist
smell.
vomit.
That was too much.
How about we keep seeing how long he can go for until it gives up?
Oh,
We
goodness,
actually
no.
got an Easter celebration we gotta head to.
Yeah. But I thank you guys all for being here, and I love
Yeah.
each and every one of you, and I hope you all have a happy Easter, and I hope you all can come back to our show again. Yes?
Yeah.
Yep.
Only if we don't do that challenge again, though.
No more of that challenge.
No.
You guys don't want to do a 2024 Easter challenge?
No.
I could care less.
Maybe not
honestly.
that though. I'll do an Easter challenge, just not that bamboozle.
No.
That is
I'll do-
disgusting.
I'll do a sour challenge, but not this one.
Okay.
At first, I was lucky with the peach.
Or we could do the gummy bear again. Or flavored crickets.
Oh.
I would rather do the world's hottest gummy bear. Because I know it would sting, but
What? I want to do that with Carson. I want to see if he can challenge
Eat
through
the
world's
whole
hottest
thing.
gummy bear.
yeah,
I mean, I'm a fan of spicy
It
things.
was hot.
It is a hot one.
literally, I could as soon as I took one tiny bite, it was like
All
It
I have to do
burns.
is lick it.
no.
You can touch it and it burns on your tongue. It's
No,
crazy.
literally.
It is
Jake
hot.
just did this,
Interesting.
and there was it's like goes all blue fire basically. But when I
It was bad.
took like a tiny bite, it was like hot, tiny, like even tinier. It was just like this small of a bite basically, and it was like blue fire in
Yeah.
my mouth, and I was.
Well, thank you guys for being with us again. let's move on to our next segment, Miss Holly.
Alrighty, so we actually just came back from our little Easter shebang with Brooklyn's parents, brothers and sisters, my in-laws, all the nieces and nephews.
Got a big family, don't we?
Yes.
Really big family.
Yeah.
And to think that we're adding 2 more little ones. My brother and sister-in-law are introducing a new child into their family.
Found out it's a boy.
Yeah, they did a fun little they did a fun little
Easter.
gender reveal,
Yeah.
gender Easter reveal, where they passed around eggs to every single person, and they had either yellow or white in. And so everybody opened them up, and the one that had either blue or pink, that's the one that got it. It was actually their son that ended up getting it, and he opened it up, and it was
Their youngest son. They have 2.
yeah, and they ended up having
Blue.
a little blue peep in there. So
Peeps.
he's only going to be a few months older than our son.
So they'll probably be little friends.
Hopefully. It's always neat to see 2 cousins that are, especially I think the same gender. I think they get along a little bit easier, like to play with a lot of the same stuff. But it was really fun. So this time next year we'll have 2 more little ones to add to our little Easter parade.
The Easter parade.
Which is a good movie, by the way.
And we ate a ton of food.
Yes.
I'm dying.
We had some ham. We had
Smoked meat.
barbecue. Yes, some barbecue sauce all over it.
The pork and beans.
I like the Texas potatoes, the cheesy potatoes, some people call them.
The cold pasta noodles.
Pasta noodles. And then deviled eggs. Oh, those were so
rolls.
good. And spring rolls,
The
yeah.
spring rolls were so tasty.
I mean, everything there was amazing. And then we finished it off with some carrot cake, which was pretty good.
Yeah, the carrot cake was yummy, and the cookies. I ate a lot of the grapes, though. I actually want more grapes now. They felt so good to my soul. Ever since I've been pregnant, I've been craving fruit.
That's good, though. That's really good and healthy.
Yeah, it's better than candy.
Nature's candy right there.
Except for all the GMOs have made it all almost as bad as candy with all of it. Sugar.
Yeah.
But it's still better than candy.
What is your favorite thing to eat for Easter?
Used to be my parents' ham.
How did they make it? Was it like a honey ham? Was it like a smoked ham? What did they do?
I prefer the cloves with cherries hams. Those are usually my favorite.
Oh, okay.
Smoked hams are okay, but I'm more of a sweet ham.
I like the smoked ones. I think those are my favorite out of all of them. The sweet ones, I'm not a ham person, but when it comes to just the flavor, I like it just to have a nice thick smoky flavor to it.
I was thinking about getting my smoker out and doing something simple like that again. Like just sit out like on a Saturday or Sunday all day, stoking it.
That'd be fun. I'll go buy the meat right now. You tell me when to do that, and I am down for helping you with that.
I got a bunch of chips and everything. I think I just need more coal.
Yeah.
Ugh. Fossil fuels. So, Brooklyn, what is your favorite Easter memory as a kid?
As a kid? Okay. So, I said earlier when I talked about my favorite candies that my favorite Easter candy was Cadbury cream eggs, right? So, one of my favorite memories was waking up as a kiddo, and I had to have been maybe 7, 8 years old, and I remember seeing the cream eggs, and I was so excited because I remember loving them from the year before. And I grabbed that Easter egg, and I remember running into my parents' bedroom, and now, mind you, this is the 80s. They had shag carpet on the ground. It was this blue shag carpet. And I remember laying on the floor, and they had one of those old box fans just sitting there blowing away on high. And I brought my pillow in and laid it in front of the box fan while my parents were sleeping. And I remember they were having that, that Sunday morning Easter glow just in the bedroom. And I laid in front of the fan and just had that nice cool air blowing on me. And I opened the Easter egg and the Cadbury egg, and I remember just munching away at it, and from that point on, I don't know, it was one of the most euphoric childhood memories that I've ever had. Very similar to my Christmas tree memory, where I remember just looking up through the Christmas tree at all the lights. But I love that moment, and every single year, I always had a Cadbury cream egg. I always sat in front of the fan, just closed my eyes, and tried to think back to that one moment. This is actually one of the very first years I was unable to do that, unfortunately. But that's probably my favorite memory as a kid. How about you? She was looking at me very awkwardly. Why were you looking at me awkwardly, Holly? What made you look at me that way?
Because I ate the Cadbury eggs.
What was that? Say that again?
I ate the Cadbury eggs.
One more time for the listeners out there.
I didn't know that they were dedicated Cadbury eggs, so I partook in 2 of them.
She ate my Cadbury egg.
But I
hope
was
she
not
closed
aware.
her eyes and thought it was amazing. I really do.
I enjoyed it. I licked all the stuff out. It was yummy.
Okay. So, tell me about your favorite memory as a kid.
I mean, Easter's never been, like, huge for me. I remember getting a basket with, like, a VHS in it and being like, whoa.
What was the VHS?
I don't remember at all. I want to say it was Jurassic Park.
Oh.
Which I loved.
It's a good one.
But I do remember dyeing the eggs and always having a ton of fun with that. My parents and us, and like pulling out the egg kits and using the wire and dipping them and using the little wax crayons. That was always neat. It was like a science experiment, like where you drew with the wax crayon, it wouldn't ink it over.
My parents always had these little, they were like, I don't know, they almost seemed like they were whiskey glasses, but they had print on the outside of them from like old shows, I think. But I always remember they were all the same size and everything, but she put them in the middle of the table, and each one of them had a different color. And that was always really neat to see, like the red, blue, green, orange, purple, pink.
We used the little like butter bowl thingies, like where you put like chip dip in. They were clear though. We always used those.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And yeah. I don't really. I do. I think my favorite thing is always the smell of the Easter basket with the grass and the candy in it.
Yeah, it has all the different candy smells.
Well, mine's more of the basket and the grass. It just
Yeah.
tells me Easter. It makes me happy.
That's good. It's always neat to see or hear about those little memories like that and think that, you know, one day your little kiddo is going to be doing the same thing.
Sniffing the Easter basket in the grass.
Sniffing the basket and being like, Easter, my favorite.
I was always upset that you couldn't eat the grass because it was green.
What did you want to eat it like? Kind of like a Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory? You could just reach down and like pick the grass and it's like gummy.
Well, not like gummy. I always imagine kind of like a wafer almost.
Really?
Yeah.
So did you have the plastic grass or did you have that
Paper.
You had the paper grass.
Yeah.
See, I always had the plastic grass growing up.
We always had paper. Yeah.
And every year we had the same baskets.
Yeah, my mom still has ours.
We started out for the longest time having Easter eggs. They were egg-shaped plastic, I don't know what you call them. They just look like eggs, and they were colored on the bottom. And the top half popped off, but the top half was clear. And we had all the candy, and you could see all the little goodies inside of it. And then somewhere in my childhood, we switched over to baskets. Yeah. So how about any favorite adult memories in Easter? Do you have any, or is that something that has just kind of been lost?
No, I don't really have any adult ones.
Yeah, I mean, you will. I mean, I think your first kiddo, taking them out, like, for the very first time where they can actually walk around, and you see them kind of stumble around and trying to reach down for a little egg, and you get excited because you're like, oh, pick it up, and they get all excited, and they want to show it to you, and they just reach up and show you, and you're like, you got to keep going so you get more eggs. I'd have to say those are some of my favorite memories as adults with having my other kiddos. You kind of see it a little bit with them now. They have a sense of excitement for it, but I think once you have your very first one, that's the first memory you're really going to get. That's just going to stick with you year after year.
Mm-hmm. So what about, did you ever take a picture with the Easter Bunny? Like, I don't remember. I know, I'm pretty positive we did once, but I was like 4.
No, I'm pretty sure we probably did at one point, maybe at an Easter egg hunt at church or some kind of community event or something, but I don't ever recall taking pictures of the Easter Bunny.
Did you ever take the Bratlins to it?
Yeah, I think we did a few times. Actually, when I owned a pet store at one point.
Were they scared?
I don't recall them being scared. I remember we hired somebody to play the Easter Bunny.
At your store?
Yeah, at our store. And they could bring their pets in, or their kids, and they could take pictures with the Easter Bunny. And I remember bringing in Carson. I think he was the only one that was around at the time. And yeah, I have a picture of him being held by the Easter Bunny then.
Scary thing about those, I was just doing, at my job, I do like backgrounds on people, and we had some Easter Bunny people coming on, a guy and a girl, and the girl was not a great character and was wanted by the law. So the kids did not get one of their Easter bunnies.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. It was like, oh.
Definitely not an Easter Bunny you want to come into your house. Oh my goodness.
Like, oh, no.
You just imagine waking up in the morning and you see your Easter basket's there, and you turn around and your TV's missing.
I know.
You're like, oh my god, what's
yeah,
Easter
one
Bunny
of
do?
her, she had 2 different reasons being wanted, and that was one of them.
Theft?
Yes. It was some weird code of it, too.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
funny.
Yep.
Well, gotta love Easter. I'm definitely looking forward to summer, though, kicking off next, and
Careful of the bunnies you hire.
Yes, background checks on all the bunnies. Can you imagine them standing in line, like just all standing there with applications, their little buck teeth popped out, and their ears? Maybe one has a tattoo of like
An Easter bunny?
Like, yeah, Easter Bunny has a tattoo of an Easter egg on its thigh,
And
or
it's
something.
like cracked. It's like, bad egg.
I'm a bad egg. God. Oh goodness. So, kind of moving on from Easter a little bit, we are planning to plant a garden this year. We're going to see how well that works. We've never had one at this house, and something that's kind of new for us here. Both of us have had gardens previously in the past by ourselves. What are we planting out there? We got okra and tomatoes, and you have green onions, right?
Green onions. You got green beans.
I love fresh green beans.
Well, I was going to do chives indoors for a little bit. But we got some of the wood down, and I started digging up some of the plot. Her parents are going to let us borrow their rototiller, though, so that'll be nice.
Yeah. So if any of you guys want to get some gardens going, I think we're in the month to start doing it, and I think most gardens need to be planted by the end of April to the end of May, depending on where you're at.
Oh, I thought we were... Yeah, you always want to do it right after the first or last freeze.
Yeah, which for us here in Kansas, that was just a few days ago. So hopefully in the next week we get everything planted and we start seeing some growth in the next month.
Yeah.
We'll have some nice veggies for the spring. We got some Easter bunnies that like to take over our yard occasionally, and we're hoping that they don't munch on our food too much.
And the pug.
And the pug. But we're going to have that blocked off.
Him's a little Easter bunny.
Yeah. In the future, I want to do strawberries. I've done that in the past, and I actually I've had a lot of really good luck with them, actually.
The pug is vicious with strawberries. When I had strawberries in my garden, I was growing them. They looked great, but he always managed to somehow sneak in and get them, if the bugs didn't. They were the hardest thing to keep alive.
Well, I plan to have that blocked off pretty well. I'll give you updates on how vicious this pug is.
He's a
towards
little
my
Peter
fence.
Cottontail.
Yeah. He can jump, though. He
He
has some legs, but I don't know.
He's a springy biscuit.
I plan to Do barbed wire, electric fence.
No,
Yeah.
it was a
I'm
biscuit.
going to have a little sniper out there. Little sirens. He's going to jump in. You're going to hear sirens. Little floodlight comes on.
Little
Starts
tiny
showing
floodlight.
at him. Runs over and grabs the strawberries and then jumps out.
That'd be cute.
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness.
Little angel.
So what do we got next?
This time for the gay gaming, we were going to do a little Easter event in games
Gay gaming. Sorry, I had to do a little theme song. Easter event gaming. I was listening. She's still looking at me. Keep going. Easter event in gaming.
So the first one was going to be Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing. That one song.
Yeah.
They always have that, what's his name? The Easter Bunny Zip or something?
Yeah, if you bring him certain Easter eggs, he gives you stuff in return? Is that right?
I don't remember. I know I did the event like the first 2 years, and now I just stay as far away from that creepy looking bunny as I can. But like, there's certain eggs. There's air eggs, rock eggs, tree eggs, fishing eggs, which are water eggs. And then he gives you like the recipes that are all like Easter kind of furniture or whatever, which is fun to get the first time. But after that, that bunny just gets so annoying, having him watch you all the time, hopping and staring creepily.
Yeah.
But it's a fun event if you haven't done it. It's not hard. The eggs are constantly flowing to the point where it almost gets kind of annoying. But the first time you do it's fun.
But after that, it's just nothing to you.
I mean, if you get all the recipes and collect all the eggs, unless you want to go like, if you really love Easter, then you might love it every single time.
Don't
or
they-
Easter colors.
They got new recipes every year, right?
Uh,
I thought they're constantly coming out with new stuff in Animal Crossing.
No. No, they're not constantly coming out with stuff. Don't think they're doing many more updates or at all. I haven't checked lately, but
Probably prepping for a new Animal Crossing. I am waiting for Animal Crossing to do a new one where they can do, first of all, a bigger world. Or maybe you can buy more land or build land. I'd like to expand. I'd like to be able to grow out my island more than what I am.
yeah, that would be a little nice.
But maybe also you can have it like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 player or whatever and invite people to their island and they can build their own little homes on it. And I just would like to have a little more interaction with people other than just the computer, you know?
You mean instead of just visiting and not being able to like build on each other's land?
Yeah, you know, something where you can work together to do stuff.
Yeah, instead of having to do it in person.
Yeah. A little more Minecrafty, but I don't know. I think that'd be fun. A little more Minecrafty if they could just kind of do that with like a Animal Crossing. I think that'd be fun. How about, would you play that?
Yeah, I'd try it. That way I could play it with my mom more. We could work on something together.
So what else? What other events are there out there in the gay gaming world?
I was gonna mention WoW.
Wow. World of Warcraft.
So WoW has an event, and it's the Noble Garden one. You can pick it up from the Alliance or the Horde. And they've got little Easter eggs, little quests you do, achievements. One of the past rewards has been an Eager basket and a spring florist pouch. And then there's egg hunting and Noble Garden chocolates, which lets you transform into a rabbit for an hour. It's a fun little thing that they have. I'm going to be doing it. This one, it says Easter Day, but it also says April 10th through the 17th for this year. So,
And
yeah.
Easter's on the 5th, which is today.
Yeah.
Have you ever actually... Or no, today's the 9th. I'm sorry, not the 5th. God. I'm about a week behind here. Have you ever actually played that event before?
No. So this event also includes a mount, and it's a Swift Spring Strider. I was kind of hoping it'd be a bunny. It's, if you don't know what they are, they kind of look like emus. It's not very festive looking. I guess it's the egg layer. But no, I've not played the event before. As I said, I'm not like a WoW expert or master or anything. But I'm excited to play it.
Yeah.
I will do it this year.
Okay. Are there any other events that you're planning to partake in?
No, not really. We did. We did see the new Mario movie.
Yes, we did.
It was really good.
We were in GameStop actually, and I heard the guy talking about it. I don't know if you overheard him. He was telling one of the other guys saying that there was a gentleman and his son in there, and he was like, hey, we're going to go in there, and we're going to be going to watch the Mario movie. And he goes, you know, I went there with my friend, and he was like, we were expecting it to be okay. And he was like, I walked out thinking, wow, I can't believe it ended up being so good.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
It was pretty fun. I really don't want to do any big spoilers or anything, so you might skip ahead a little bit. But I like the fact that, here's a spoiler, Bowser was in love with Peach.
I mean, it made sense.
I mean, well, you've always seen Bowser kidnap Peach in all the games. And there was really, I mean, other than take over the kingdom, which, in my mind, he already had his own kingdom. He had his own people. What was the point? So, it gave a story behind all of the games from that point on. And to me, I'm like, that does make sense. That's totally perfect.
Oh, and the song that Bowser sings for Peach is in the top 100 right now. Looked up on, I think it was iTunes or something.
Yeah.
It's a cute song.
It is a fun song. And then I actually read an article that the guy that created the DK Rap song
Wasn't credited.
he was not credited, and that's kind of BS. You know, if you're the creator of something, you should be given credit for it.
Yeah, and I was happy to see DK because I saw some Donkey Kong Country referencing, like the little hut and Cranky Kong and all of that. It was neat. And then the one in the 80s, the suit, I think he's the one that usually held the...
Jumpman.
He held the boombox, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I hope they bring Donkey Kong 64 to the Switch for the 64 games.
I wonder if they don't plan having DK in there. I wonder if they don't plan to do like a spin-off movie. You know, kind of like what they do with the Minions and Despicable Me. I could see them doing that.
Donkey Kong has been the worst character, though. Everybody has said Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong was the only problem with that movie. Like, I keep seeing a lot of like things on Facebook saying, why did they have Seth Rogen do Donkey Kong?
What was wrong with him doing Donkey Kong? Are people complaining about the voice didn't fit? What are they saying?
His voice is too unique to not know that it's Seth Rogen, and you can't stop thinking Seth Rogen because he doesn't change it enough to sound like anything else. Like how Jack Black, for the most part, I could see it being not Jack Black until he did a few of his little riff things that he does with his voice. But he did a good job of changing his voice.
He did. He actually really didn't sound like him.
He did amazing.
He did really good. He was actually, out of all the characters, he was probably my favorite.
Yes.
I think he was the perfect villain, but you loved him.
Yeah.
You loved that villain. And a lot of times you go into movies and you're like, you hate villains. And you love to hate a villain, but this one, they did it so well, you love the villain that you're supposed to hate.
Yeah.
And it just came out perfect. And the fact that it's kind of set up for another one, I think they're definitely going to have one. We're going to be at the movie theater again watching Super Mario 2, which I hope they definitely credit the American Super Mario 2 in it a little bit more with the big Toad, King Toad, whatever his name was.
Oh.
You know. But No, it was really good. It was really, really good.
I like that they did the racing with Donkey Kong because there was a Diddy Kong racing that was amazing on the N64.
And my favorite part, I'm going to lay this down hands down, like my favorite part about it was the beginning when they were doing the advertisement. They used the original Mario, the 80s Mario theme song from the cartoon that I used to watch as a kid. That made it all worth it. When they opened with it, that made the movie for me. That was it. You know, it's every person's dream. You want to like go to see the X-Men movie, and then you just want that theme song from the 80s or the 90s X-Men movie, or Spider-Man, or, you know, anything. You just want to hear something that connects you to your childhood. And that was perfect. They did it perfectly. The movie was just very well written. It was very well laid out, and they hit both with nostalgia and kind of the present day Mario, fortunately.
I saw some people thinking that like AI had to have helped write the movie because there's so many references, but I'm like, Mario's been out for like over 40 years. A whole lot of people love Mario. I'm sure a team of people could have easily put that together.
Yeah.
It's not a super in-depth storyline or anything like that, so there's not too much that you have to go back and reference.
You know, there's still a lot that they kind of leave you hanging with, like, where did Peach come from?
Yeah.
She keeps they asked her, like, did you come from Earth? And she was like, well, there's a big world out there, or a big universe out there, I don't know.
But she knew that Mario was human, and she's also human.
Yeah.
But she still could be from a different universe.
Very true. I'd like to see them go more in depth, because I don't think they've ever really done that in the games either, have they?
Mm-mm.
That's interesting. But I definitely recommend. It ended up breaking a record, didn't it?
It is second place for highest like box office weekend grossing animated. The first one is The Incredibles, but
I thought it was like a worldwide box office record for animation or something like that. Was it not? I might have gotten that wrong.
It beat out Frozen 2 by like almost $50 million. And it beat out Ant-Man for this year.
Well, I'm not finding too much as far as any kind of records. I thought I had read something, I might not have, but I mean, regardless, this was a really good. No, it did. It's
yeah.
Let's see, LA Times. So, LA Times. This is an AOL.com article. It's Super Mario Brothers movie races to first place with rocket start at box office, setting global record. It was the first time for a live action title at domestic box office this weekend, as Nintendo and Universal Pictures. The Super Mario movie accumulated 204.6 million in ticket sales over its 5-day launch, setting multiple records. Internationally, the Super Mario movie launched at 173 million for a global cumulative of 377 million, the biggest ever worldwide opening for an animated film after Disney's Frozen 2 debuted at 358 million. So
that's old. I read an updated article saying they already beat out Frozen by like 50 million.
Oh, they did?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, let's see, this article was... This was just an hour ago. Domestically, the blockbuster shattered multiple records. It is notched as the biggest opening of 2023, previously held by Ant-Man and the Wasp. And it is the highest grossing 5-day launch of all time and the most successful debut ever for a video game adaptation. God, if I could speak today. I'm just really jumping over the words here. Previously, it was Sonic the Hedgehog 2. held the record at
Oh, yeah.
72.1 million. So they beat it at 106.1. So good job. Good job. They did really good. I am very proud of Nintendo and Universal Pictures.
It was a really good movie.
It was. It's definitely one to go to. I wouldn't mind seeing that again. But that's that. That sounds like something anyone should go see. So take your kiddos, even if you don't have kiddos, go see it.
Yeah.
Go have fun.
Adults like it too.
It's very fun. Go
Yeah.
see it. But anyway, I think we will let you go.
Yeah, it's been a good hippity hoppity Easter. Hope everybody out there has a happy Easter, happy holiday, happy spring equinox. Yeah, whatever you're doing.
Whatever you're doing. Okay, guys, thank you all for joining us on our show. I have the crew here again, all to say goodbye with me. You guys all want to say something?
Yeah.
What are you going to say?
Happy Easter!
And I'll see you in the next one.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for joining us on our show. Don't forget to check out our other shows wherever podcasts are available. And if you're in the position to help our podcast grow, please join us at patreon.com/GGirlTGirl. And check out our Facebook and Instagram page for more updates and messages at gaygirl/transgirl. And please hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you.